Hello, goddesses and chosen ones. This is Kiki the Goddess. Welcome back to the channel. I have a little rain meditation playing in the background. It's actually a subliminal for reprogramming your subconscious mind. I've been working on some really cool things for the collective just to support everyone on their journeys. They'll be launching. I actually don't have a date yet, but pretty soon. I'm planning to do it, honestly, before the week ends. I'll keep you posted. I'll be posting a free version of the subliminals on YouTube. The free version is to serve as an activation for the full product. So you can receive some benefits from the free version. However, the full version is really made to fully reprogram your subconscious mind. It's made to listen to for 20 minutes a day over 30 days, or depending on where you're in your journey, you can also do 2 hours a day for 3 days in a row to start seeing some results. I'm currently using it right now, and I'm really excited about this. This is something that I've been wanting to do and share for a long time because subliminals have just been really helpful for me in this last year, and the Most High has been guiding me to create this and release this to the collective. So I'm really happy about that. I just saw 1:44 on the timer, and the first subliminal that I'm going to be releasing will be for wealth manifestation. It's aligned with Empress energy. It's aligned with effortless receiving, and it has theta waves. It also has multiple sound options. Right now I have rain playing, but we'll also have ocean sounds and so much more. But stay tuned. But let's get into the message for you guys for today. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Most High, what messages do we have for the collective? Messages of truth, guidance, clarity that breaks them to the highest versions of themselves, and that brings them into divine alignment. All right, the first card out is Altar of Water, Love Overflowing. You, collective, are about to be the happiest version of yourself, the happiest you've ever been, because you have aligned with a radical truth of who you are. There's also some news or some truth you could be expecting. Three on a timer. Yeah, your soul awakening is attracting this overflowing loving. You had to really pour into yourself here. You had to do a lot of emotional work here. You've been doing a lot of work, spiritual and emotional, I'm feeling. You could have some water sign placements. There's also a message to be delivered to you that's really going to align with your heart's desires. Okay? And that's what this love overflowing is that's showing up here. This could be a message around love. This could be romantic love or platonic love. But I do see and feel an external energy coming in. You were feeling trapped as it pertains to your stability, or you're currently feeling stuck or trapped as it remains to your stability, as it pertains to your stability. Okay, this truth that you align with is that you aren't stuck or trapped. That's the truth. That's what you awaken to. Because this restriction around your stability had to do with your mindset. Okay? And we got the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And aligning the truth is bringing in a new beginning. 622 just came out on the timer. I don't know if that's significant to someone, but it's sticking out to me for some reason. It also, when you add the numbers together, it equals the number 10, which is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So, again, that Ace of Wands energy, that new beginning energy. We got the Devil in the reverse. Oh, and 1010 on the timer. I posted a video yesterday about July being the start of new beginnings. And I'm saying this as we get into 7 minutes, right? July is the 7th month. There's a negative energy, a demonic energy that was released in this soul awakening. And again, I'm picking up that this demonic energy was of the mind. And it could have been physical things, people, places, things as well. But you have to release to receive. And usually that's the first step, the release process. And also right now on my Patreon, we are exploring that process of releasing and receiving. So if that sounds like something you need support with, you can check it out. But you have to, there are physical things you have to do, right? Because the things that don't serve you are going to lower your vibration. And releasing the things that don't serve you just lets the Most High know, lets the universe know that you are trusting the Most High. 818 on the timer. That you are trusting the Most High with bringing in better for you. Okay? And then after that first step of putting trust out in the world, taking the actions to show the universe that you trust, then it becomes actually knowing. From trusting to knowing, it goes into a belief mindset. Knowing that you are the divine architect of your life, knowing that luxury and abundance is your birthright, right? The King of Cups keeps showing up at the bottom of the deck. You might be a King of Cups watching. Someone just who has balanced emotions. Someone who is emotionally intelligent. That's you, actually. Because you went from this person who was balancing their emotions to being balanced in your emotion. You're also compassionate, and in your compassion, you're a leader. You lead this way. Okay? It took a while to get here. Because maybe you were pouring from an empty cup in the past, where you were always empathetic and loving and caring, but you were focusing too much on the external energies around you. And now you pour into yourself first. You have, yeah, the emperor here. You've mastered yourself. You went from being self-sacrificial to self-serving, but not in a bad way. Because you know that in order to save the world, right? Let's just say that you have to start with yourself, because again, you can't pour from an empty cup. And I said save the world because this is a chosen collective, so we have really huge mission here in this lifetime to bring conscious awareness to the rest of the world. And it's not that we're better, we're just simply ahead of the curve, simply ahead of some timeline. So we are the example of how to come into this consciousness. Okay? You're now in a space where you can just let the universe respond to you. Respond to your energy, respond to your truth. All you have to do is simply know the truth. And I'm thinking about this subliminal that I'm releasing soon to you guys. It really is for attracting wealth effortlessly. That birthright, luxury, and abundance. Not having to work for it. You're you attracting wealth from who you are, not what you do. Right? And this doesn't mean we stop creating, because creation exhibits parts of us, exhibits the truth of who we are. Creativity is a very high vibrational frequency. Creativity is aligned with truth. Yeah, you are done with the overwhelm and the burden. You've persevered through this. You've also persevered through the illusions of the physical world. So that's that escaping the matrix mindset. So everything that you awaken to, everything being taught to you, shown to you, told to you, not being the truth. You're someone who questions everything, right? You're like, well, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't seem right. My soul resonates with this. Why is this? You might be someone who considers yourself a black sheep. You might be someone where the people around you question your process. 1414 on a timer. And truth is the pathway to harmony. And that's what you're here to spread to the world, to the people around you. Okay? see what else the Most High wants to share with us. I'm really just picking up, guys, on this new beginning and this new path that you're being granted. It is of the utmost importance that you spread truth. Okay. We got winter here. With this energy, I'm picking up on like dark night of the soul, feeling like left out in the cold, not knowing what's going to happen next. Like famine energy. This is where you were when you were, it's that in-between stage, right? When you are aware and you're taking the action steps and you're releasing, but you haven't fully come into the knowing yet. We got weeks here. And we got luxury. We got reap what you sow, and we got January. You're reaping what you've sown, and this has to do with luxury. We got new moon, so you may be receiving something during the next new moon. When is the next new moon? Let's see. The next new moon is the 24th of this month of July. So there's something, that date could be significant to someone. See the world. Maybe you'll be traveling around that time. While you're seeing the world, okay, you're wherever you're being drawn to, it's literally because you're meant to raise the vibration in those spaces. Yeah, something is very significant about the 24th, because I'm like, it's 10:24 right now. Again, that could be someone's birthday. All right, let's clarify some of these. What's weeks, Most High? Okay, yeah, there's some sort of action you're meant to take in the next few weeks. More on luxury. Magician. You manifested some sort of luxury. Or continue to take action in these next few weeks. You're taking action now, or in this new beginning, you're taking action. You have called in luxury. You have manifested in luxury, or you will be manifesting in luxury. What has the collective reaped? You have called in the crumbling of your old life. You have, again, exited the matrix. You are releasing a tight grip on how it is you receive wealth and stability. In this new path, you're way more open-minded. You're way stable, way more stable, because you know that you attract wealth from your vibration. It just comes to you. Okay, so with this January card, it could be specifically January for some people, especially with this coming out under winter. But I'm also getting you. We talked about being in the dark, coldness, and all those things. You releasing betrayals, heartbreak, but these are again betrayals of the mind. And what was keeping you release what was keeping you at that frequency of feeling betrayed, and now you're calling in wish fulfillment. This could be a home for some. What is the new moon, Most High? What is the new moon? Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. So with the new moon energy, this is how you called in this love overflowing. It could have been in a new moon, this past new moon, and we got the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Again, you're very magnetic. You're really very attractive. Things that bring you joy are just going to flow to you. Comment, I am highly magnetic and attractive. Love and abundance flows to me effortlessly. That's just like the vibe I'm picking up here. And what is see the world, Most High? What is see the world? This is also you being opened up to this whole new world. This is you seeing the world with fresh eyes because you left an old world behind. And again, this is travel for some, but this is you seeing the world outside of the matrix. If this is really resonating with you, you can book a personal reading. How you can do that is linked below in the description box, along with other services and products. Okay, let's get some final messages. We got 444 showing itself. You can be seeing 444, 333 has shown up a lot in this message as well. I've been picking up quite a bit on the number 777, the number 27. Okay. Someone might have Taurus or Aries placements. Water and fire placements. We got Dragon Bloodstone showing up here. Good fortune. It's a stone that represents good fortune. It stimulates creativity and spiritual growth. This is a stone that could be supportive on your journey. Okay, but this is what you're going towards. And again, we spoke about this truth and attracting, but continuing to create, right? Because creativity attracts good fortune. Okay? We got true love. This is you aligning with the desires of your heart. You got to get into the bag. This is really the bag getting to you. Okay? We got the beauty within reflects on the outside. This is about the work that you have done internally to be magnetic, to be attractive, to attract these blessings. We got soul tribe. This is you calling in and attracting. This is you attracting like-minded souls, like-minded individuals. This part of your journey may feel isolating. Remember, the divine is with you. You have felt isolated through this journey, but again, here the soul tribe is coming in. You followed your gut, you followed your intuition. We got Leo showing up here, something that's really significant about Leo season. Someone could have Leo placements. We saw, what was that, July 24th coming up. That's Leo energy. That was that new moon. So it's like the new moon, the sun is in Leo. Something that's significant about that energy as well. But you are aligned with this truth now. So you are aligned with wealth and abundance now. Wealth and abundance surrounds me. Comment that in this section, in the comment section. Okay, collective, that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk soon. Bye.